India today is towards the end of 2025, whereas Congress is still stuck in 1970s. India is not rejecting Congress because BJP is undefeatable. It's just another lazy excuse. Voters can smell the weakness from miles away. Today, people don't follow a party that can't even decide what they stand for, who is leading them, or how they want to shape the narrative of the nation. Today, I'm going to break down with exactly zero sugarcoating what changes Congress must implement if they ever want to come into national power. First thing is leadership overhaul. Not just change, but an overhaul. This is the biggest and the ugliest elephant in the room. Congress has a leadership problem. Not because Rahul Gandhi is bad or unpopular. He has an aura, at least in youth. The real issue is confusion. They don't project one face, one command, or one mission. In politics, confusion leads to death. Think about it. BJP today has a party in most of the states in national level. They do have replaceable options also. Not exactly, but at least on papers. Congress feels like revolving door of committees, internal factions, compromises. They are trying to keep everyone happy, but the end, no one is happy. No, if you want people to trust your leadership, you need to look and act like a team that wants to win, not a family-run business who's deciding who gets to follow the orders. They need to hold real internal elections, and the focus should be on real, okay, real fight, real competitions, leadership that emerges from the merit and not from dynasty. They need to find people who have hunger. They need to promote leaders with hunger, the kind who wants to fight, who wants to face the camera, and who want the crowd. India is a noisy and chaotic democracy. Hiding does not work. Most importantly, they need to move away from predictable faces. Now, if the voters can guess the panel spokesperson before the debate even starts, or they can guess what they are about to talk, that's half battle lost. They need fire, fresh voices, and people who look like they are here to battle, not deliver just lectures. They need to be honest. The average today wants energy, aggression, and clarity. We live in the era where films like Animal are celebrated. Leadership wins war. Right now, Congress leadership feels like it's scared to even pick up the sword. Point two is messaging weakness. They need not they are not able to deliver what they think of. It feels like they come to the stage, they have an essay, and they narrate it. That does not connect with the heart of people. BJP, on the other hand, could announce a simple scheme that they will distribute a toffee, chocolate, and people will go gaga over it. Like the India is about to enter a new age of economic sunrise. It's not about the truth, it's not about the fact, it's about narrative. Most importantly, Congress is juggling between different narratives, which I will discuss later. Today, BJP, when they came to power, they had many issues. A few of them like nationalism, Hinduism, those things. They had real thing. They connected those things with people. Before even to 2014 elections, from 2011 itself, they built a narrative using the Anna Hazare movement that there are several corrupt politicians inside the Congress. It was a movement kind of thing. Congress is not able to do any such thing yet. Third point is Congress needs to build a digital army, not just followers, but an army. Not blind army who will just talk nonsense, but people who have understanding of subject matters. who has influence digitally. Today, politics happens on Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, and X. Opinions are formed based on 20-30 seconds of reel. BJP understood this. They heavily invest in meme culture, micro-influencers, WhatsApp groups, fact-checking, and short-form narrations, and even digital outreach in the region. Congress does that, but it revolves more around the aura building of Rahul Gandhi and not Congress party. Fourth thing is they need to find clear issue, and this is one of the most important thing. Congress one day will talk about vote chori, next day they'll talk about unemployment, third day caste, fourth day minorities, women, inflation. They keep on juggling between the things. They need to find one way through which a national-based revolution can be built. People can come towards them. Beat any movement. They need to find one such thing, build a strong narrative, and take it forward to the national level. In the 1857 revolution, there were many small groups which arose, but they could not materialize into independence. Why? Because they were momentary. They were small. They don't had common issue. And this is what Congress situation is today. They act like indecisive, and people hate indecisive political parties. They need to find one thing and stick to it, build a narration. They need to uh, play regional game very strong. They still believe that they are national giant, even when the ground reality is quite different. In many states, they are not even opposition parties. See, when your house is on fire, you don't negotiate who holds the bucket. You just put that damn fire out together. They today cannot dictate terms to regional parties anymore. They do not go and boss around them. They need to talk and take them with equal footing, whether it is sheet sharing, identifying regional issues, and whatnot. Domination and thinking that those regional parties are subordinate is purely a political suicide. They are equals and not juniors. Congress needs to be flexible in forming alliances. Look at what BJP did in the recent Bihar election and in Maharashtra election, which just went. They are aspirational states. Okay, we'll talk about it, which is the point six. No, they need to perform exceptionally well where the Congress is in power. You can count them in just one hand. Most importantly, Karnataka and Telangana, who have one of the biggest tech cities, IT cities in the world, so in the India at least. There are states like Bihar and MP who are aspirational. Congress needs to show good governance. They need to set example. If I quote BJP ruled state, Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Yogi Adityanath has turned the narrative around UP. Whether we like him or not, he has changed public perception throughout the India. Whether it is law and order, infrastructure, bringing investments in the state, and once the perception shifts, voters follow. They need to stand out in delivering governance in whichever states they are in power. Make it a model, a benchmark, and similar blueprint for other states, like BJP had before coming to national power with Gujarat model. So in short, govern exceptionally, market it aggressively, and create a national momentum. Again, next point is a very important overhaul, which is grassroots. They need to institutionalize the Congress as a movement. BJP has RSS, booth level volunteers, ward level presence, mohalla level, local level, time and again consistent voter engagement. All these things are done by RSS members. Look around us. Do we know even two to three people from Congress in our constituency or even in our ward? Answer is no, because there is none. Congress is simply like a festival. During election, they are visible. After election, they just went on vacation mode. They need to institutionalize on a serious note. They need to train local volunteers, build ground level teams, organize weekly, monthly, bi weekly community events. They need to understand and then solve local problems, whether they are in power or not. They need to connect with people. Their people need to connect with people. They need to connect and engage with youth, women, and minorities regularly. They need to build a strong digital presence in order to connect with youth today. They need to track voters and their issues consistently. The grassroots work is very slow, painful, and thankless. But this is how you win elections. They used to be great decades ago. They just need to revive this DNA. When India gained independence, there was a movement and belongingness with respect to Congress. They may not be able to reciprocate the same, but they need at least half of that thing today. You know, the last point I can think of is they need to modernize the party culture. They need to come out of their bureaucratic family institutions, slow meetings, approvals, hierarchical. India today is fast, world is fast, impatient, and requires high energy. They need to use data analytics in campaigns. They need to train their spokesperson with media skills, and that should be national level along with state level. Same spokesperson cannot communicate with people living in South Bombay, South Delhi, in Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, and in Bihar, Patna, and UP. They need to be separate, representative for states like UP, Bihar, and that too very village level people who can connect with them, talk like they talk, think like they think, and most importantly, talk what they think. They need to empower regional leaders to make quick decisions, to help people, whether they are in power or not. They need to bring professionals for digital strategy. They need to adopt a startup style, rapid decision making, and rapid delivery structure. They need to build a central war room that operates 24/7, 365 days a year. If you move slow in politics, you'll lose the election before it even starts. In short, if I have to summarize, Congress can win again. It's not like the world or India at least is anti-Congress. It's not. India is anti-weakness, anti-confusion, and anti-decisiveness. Strong leadership, bold messaging, aggressive digital influence, clear ideology, ego-free alliances, exceptional governance where they are in rule, grassroots overhaul, and modernization of the institution which they have. That's the key recipe to success. The question is, India has changed, will Congress change too? Or they just want to play a small museum game? Remember, those who don't evolve, they fade. Thank you.